the Asian Readathon is happening again this year. I'm so excited about it. This is the second year. And last year I participated and I read some great books. I read Crazy Rich Asians and I read The Vegetarian and I read The Boat, which is an online book that you can read here on the internet. It's free and it's a graphic novel and I think it's only about 6 chapters. But anyhow, I'll put the link to it in the description of this video here on YouTube. My name is Linda Jo Martin. I am the book lady here on Booktube. Book Lady is my screen name, nothing special, but last year also I was going to read Norwegian Wood and I didn't get all the way through it because I was starting my van dwelling experience and it wasn't really conducive to reading novels or making videos, so you didn't hear from me for a while. Sorry about that. And then also last year the group read was this one, 1,000 Beginnings and Endings. I did not finish it. I read some of the stories. Some were pretty good. Might or might not finish that one someday. So let's just move on to 2020 when there are 5 new prompts written by Cindy. Cindy is the host of this readathon and she has chosen these challenges for us. 1. Read any book by an Asian author. 2. Read a book featuring an Asian character or written by an Asian author who you can relate to. 3. Read a book featuring an Asian character or written by an Asian author who is different from you. 4. Read a book recommended by an Asian. 5. Optional, the group read. Read Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng and participate in the Little Fires Read Along and the Little Fires Watch Along. My choice of books for the 2020 Asian Readathon starts with prompt number 1, which is read any book by an Asian author. I will be reading If I Had Your Face by Frances Cha, and it is a Korean book set in Seoul, Korea. Very much looking forward to reading this. You know, I'm also doing the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge this year, and every book that I chose for the Asian Readathon also fits for a Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt. So like, why not choose books that work for both challenges? Really, I'm very much not wanting to fall behind on my Pop Sugar Reading Challenge just because I'm doing the Asian Readathon. So these books are all doing double duty, and this one will be good for the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt number 36, which is a book with a pink cover, and I think that is a glorious and beautiful pink cover. If I ever saw one, I like it a lot. So the next book that I've chosen to read is about an Asian character or author you can relate to, and I relate because we're both women. And this is Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. And one of the reasons that I chose this book is because there's another booktuber here named Laura Pora who has recommended this book several times. She loves Japanese literature. This is actually about a Korean person, I believe, or family, I'm not sure which, who moves to Japan. So I'm counting it for Japan. I should have said one of the twists in this challenge is that each book should come from a different country. So the first one was from Korea. This one is in Japan, set in Japan. And it fits Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt number Advanced 5. It is a book set in Japan, host of the 2020 Olympics, which unfortunately has been canceled. However, there's still the prompt. Okay. The next book is to read a book featuring an Asian character or written by an Asian author who's different from you, and I have chosen The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane by Lisa C. And the way that this character is different from me is that the character is adopted and I am not. So this also fits Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt number 19, a book set in a country beginning with C, which is China. So the 4th prompt is recommended by a booktuber. Okay, the challenge is to read a book recommended by an Asian, and so I looked for a booktuber who was Asian, who had done the not the Pop Sugar, but the Asian Readathon last year. And she read this book and she recommended it. Her screen name is Kukadoodles, and I don't know what her real name is, but I will put her link in the description of the video since I've mentioned her screen name. So I think this is adorable. Everyone is an Ailey Ben when you're an Ailey Ben too. Adorable. It's a graphic novel, and so it fits Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt number 40, which is your favorite prompt from a past Pop Sugar Reading Challenge. And so looking back at 2015's Pop Sugar Reading Challenge, I found that their prompt number 40 then was a graphic novel. And so I actually ordered that already. I ordered the hardcover because when I looked on Amazon, the hardcover cost less than the Kindle version. So of course I chose the hardcover, and it should be coming, I think they said it wasn't going to come till the middle of next month, but that's fine. So also, okay, prompt number 5 is to read the group read, which is Little Fires Everywhere, and participate in the read along and the watch along. So I read Little Fires Everywhere earlier this year in January, and it did fit a Pop Sugar Reading Challenge prompt, which was to read a book with a great first line. And so I have already watched the first episode in the series of Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu, and I will wait and watch the rest with the people who are doing this challenge in May of 2020, which is next month. So I will take part in that. And so that is my whole plan for the Asian Readathon.